Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning.
I know I've asked this question perhaps 1,000 times, but how many of you really listen to your parents most of the time? Just Tyler? You know? You think that's a good thing?
No.
So why don't you stop?
It's hard.
Say that again? It's a what? Oh, we're just kids?
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard to listen sometimes. It is hard. And so when you're not listening, what do your parents do to try and get your attention?
Yell.
Yell? Your parents don't yell. Tell the truth.
Raise your voice.
They raise their voice? Well, that's just a euphemistic way of saying it.
We're really bad and really don't listen to
My mother like screams at me.
Ooh, take that out of the video. Because you don't listen, right? And what about when you are trying to get your parents' attention, but they're doing something and they don't hear you? What do?
Storm up to them, yell.
Storm and yell at them? So is it okay for you to yell at them?
No. Silly.
Right. It's not okay, right? Right. Well, when you try to get somebody's attention, sometimes you have to shout out and shout out and shout out and shout out. Did you see and hear that happening in the gospel reading this morning? What happened? Bartimaeus. He was blind. What happened to him?
He kept calling out to Jesus. He didn't hear him the first time, but the second time he yelled there louder and
He kept calling Jesus. He kept shouting at Jesus to get Jesus' attention. Did he get Jesus' attention? Yes. And what happened when he got the attention of Jesus? What happened?
No, I don't have face. Jesus asked
Could you say it loudly?
Jesus asked Bartimaeus, the blind man, why do you call me?
He said, what do you want me to do for you? Right. And what did Jesus do for him?
He healed his sight.
He made him see.
More like not made, but more like let him see.
Not made, more like let him see. Explain that.
Like he was just like, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like he also see a better word.
It just feels like let would be a better word. We'll go with that. He let him see. Right? And so did Bartimaeus, after he shouted the first time and the people tried to quiet him, the people tried to stop him, did he give up? No, he didn't give up. What did he do? He kept on shouting more and more, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Right? So I want to ask you one thing. Do you give up easily?
No.
Sometimes.
I never give up.
You never give up easily.
If it's ELA, then yes.
If it's what?
ELA.
No.
I love that.
Listen,
I give up all the time.
what you all need to give up is playing these games. Right? What you all need to give up is your Halloween candy. Well, if I hear y'all giving up an ELA, you're going to have to give up all that candy. She's giving up. But first and foremost, you, like Bartimaeus, need to be persistent, but in the right thing. He was persistent in seeking Jesus. And there were some people that tried to stop him from getting to Jesus, from trying to be a disciple of Jesus. Can you think of some things that prevents you from listening to Jesus, from being a good Christian? Your mommy? No, we're not telling our mommy anymore, okay? But I'll talk to mommy for yelling, okay? Yes. All right, Alex. What are some of the things that keeps you from listening? Pardon? Bad advice? Yes.
No, my bad.
Oh, your devices. Yes, your devices. Yes, Will?
Not devices.
Or like have to play video games for 6 hours and we're a little bit groggy.
Yes. Yes. Well, there are some things that will keep you from trying to be a disciple of Jesus, just like the crowd tried to silence Bartimaeus. But he did not let them stop him. He did not give up. And so sometimes you may do something that's not right. Do you ever do things that aren't right? Does that mean you must stop trying to do what's right? Exactly. And so, as an example, you know the best team in baseball? Thank you, the Red Sox. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Stop there. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I'm just saying. They were down 4 points. Did they give up?
No.
What did they do? Exactly.
They gave up.
They came back and they won, right? Because they didn't give up. All right, back to the Bible. Forget sports. Let's give up on that. Here's the point. The point is, I don't want you to give up being a disciple of Jesus. I want you to try and try again. If at first you don't succeed, try what?
Again.
If at first you don't succeed, do what?
Try again.
And so, if at first you're not kind to somebody, what should you do?
Try again. Try again.
And do it. If at first you're disobedient to your parents, do you stay disobedient?
No.
What do you do?
Try to go back to
Try to be obedient, right? If at first you wanted to give your candies to me last year but couldn't, what should you do? Try again, right? This year.
Try again.
Yes.
Try again. Try again.
Now that's all right, because I wanted to talk about listening, but clearly we have a lot of distraction. And I need you to be persistent in listening. Now, the children's choir are going to sing, and I'm going to talk to the adults about being able to see. But I want you to listen. And if at first you find yourself not listening, what should you do? Try again. And you're going to listen and listen, right? So what's the message? What's the takeaway?
Try again.
Right. Don't give up. Right? Don't give up on Jesus. And whenever there's noise, just remember, God always hears you because Jesus heard Bartimaeus when he was shouting. All right.